things are going to be getting pretty intense around here pretty quickly. G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and I just thought I'd make this video to fill you in on some upcoming events and pieces of content that are kind of crazy and super exciting. Before we get into all that, I want to take one last opportunity to plug my pre-release sale of my How to Draw book. Now is the time where you get, I think, close to 20% off of the book. The book is actually printed and it's being sent to places that are shelving it, then sending it. I can't even tell you how excited I am because we worked so hard to get this book done before Christmas this year so you guys could have it in your stocking, and here it is. So please go check it out, get a pre-released copy because it's cheaper than waiting till it's stocked in their shelves at Amazon and wherever else ready to send out. There's a fly. What the hell? That's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna look like a crazy person because I know the camera's not gonna pick it up, but there's a fly, I swear to God. If you're on the fence and you're thinking of getting it, but you haven't gotten it yet, I recommend just taking a leap of faith and getting it. It's almost 150 pages. I guarantee you that I've gone really in depth and put a lot of care into making it fun, but really informative. And on top of that, of course, it's the best time to get it because I don't think these discounts happen very often. Anyways, the links are in the description to all of that. It's on amazon.com and .co.uk and a bunch of other bookshops, so I'll put all the links I can in the description. Please go check that out. The next thing I'm really excited to announce is that I will be a speaker at Adobe Max. By now, I'm sure most of you will have gathered that my channel is sponsored by Adobe, which I'm ecstatic about. They're an amazing sponsor. They don't intrude with my content. They're so pro creativity. I'm so excited to be attending Adobe Max in San Diego in early November. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a meetup because I'll be so hectic and busy at that time and then I have to get back to my family. But that being said, I'm doing 2 talks at Adobe Max. One is called Telling My Stories My Way, my journey to becoming a self-made artist. And in that talk, I go through my 15-year journey of how I became a creative professional from someone who was struggling to pay the bills and living off of brown rice and tuna, a creative lifestyle many of us have been familiar with at times, through to today and the process of becoming an author, a social media personality, and a television presenter. The second talk is called Improvised Magic, Illustration in Photoshop the Easy Way. And that talk is a really hands-on demonstration as to how I create complicated and simple images, all using similar workflows and steps to produce content in ultra efficient timing. If you are attending Adobe Max, or if you know someone whose company is sending them to Adobe Max or is going there of their own volition, please make sure to pre-register and sign up for my sessions so that you don't miss your chance to sit in my audience and so that there are people sitting in my audience and I'm not presenting all alone and to myself.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Once again, all the details, the session numbers and the links to my session details are in the description, so go check that out. I should also mention that at this stage, I'm also planning on doing a book signing at Adobe Max. So Adobe Max is going to be getting a whole bunch of my books in, and any of you who are attending Adobe Max will get a chance to rock up and have it signed by me, and we can hang out and walk off into the sunset together, but maybe not that last bit, but definitely I can sign a book for you. The details are in the description for that too, so if you're going to Adobe Max, make sure to check that out as well. Otherwise, follow me on Twitter and on my daily vlog channel and you'll get all the details. And whether you're attending Adobe Max or not, make sure to subscribe to my vlog channel where I'll be posting updates and showing the event and snippets of this and that. It'll be loads of fun. It's going to be a crazy but awesome time. So definitely check that out if you want to see some of the behind the scenes and the awesome event itself. The next thing I want to mention that I'm really excited about are 3 pieces of content I'm going to be releasing every Wednesday starting this Wednesday for the next 3 weeks. The first is a behind the scenes look at my animated short, The Tale Teller, which I released earlier this year. The link is on the screen and in the description. And in the video that'll be coming out this Wednesday, I'm going to take you on a behind the scenes look as to how the entire thing was made start to finish, which will hopefully be really interesting and also informative to those of you who are interested in producing independent animation content for yourself. 1 week after that, I'll be releasing an ambitious mini documentary called The Evolution of Modern Animation, which looks at the old days of animation and that evolution into the state of animation that we're in today. What major events changed things and what things things have been changing today and where things might be going in the future. And lastly, 1 week after that, I'll be releasing the conclusion of this mini documentary series, and it will be called The Rise of Independent Animation. And in that video, I interview people who have made some of the biggest impacts with independent animation on the internet from its beginning to today and moving forward. As you can imagine, it's no small task to travel around America, especially when you live in Australia, to interview a lot of these people, to find time with them and to edit over 10 hours of interview footage. So I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope that the content serves as a vehicle to inspire and inform people who are interested in independent animation. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, and let's face it, probably the reason you clicked to watch this video, is this. Let me show you what's inside this box. Hang on a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the future. Now, if you find yourself asking, what is that fandangled piece of technology he's wearing on his head? Get with the times, old man. We're in the future now. This is called the HTC Vive, and it is a virtual reality room scale experience. And I'm very excited because from the time I return from Adobe Max, which will be mid-November onwards, I plan on including virtual reality art content as a part of this channel moving forward. So again, obviously it'll be about a month before I can start producing the content with the Vive, but I look forward to doing that using programs like Tilt Brush and whatever else emerges between then and the future. And the content may include things like speed paintings and tutorials, and may even use formats that we already use in our traditional art, like character design sessions and art challenges, but in virtual reality. If you haven't noticed, I've gone from 2 videos a week to 3 videos a week, and I've been sustaining that for the last month. So not only will you be getting the content you already know and love, you'll be getting new stuff and different stuff and cool stuff in addition to that, but without diluting what you're already getting. I want to put out a big thank you to HTC, and particularly Valve and Gabe Newell, for working with me in this regard and for making this collaboration possible, and I can't wait to work with the HTC Vive and show you what is possible in virtual reality. If you found any of this particularly interesting or exciting, or you just want to follow behind the scenes in more depth as things are unveiled and all of these things come about, make sure to follow me on my vlog channel. I show you behind the scenes on all this stuff. The vlog channel is really where I show everything. Pretty much 80% of it is work, and then of course 20% of it is more my family and weekend times. And then the last thing I'll mention is to follow me on my socials. At Josiah Brooks on Twitter is my personal Twitter, which is sort of 80% work, 20% family. And then at Daily Jazza on Twitter is sort of the opposite. It's more like 80-90% family and then 10 to 20% work. That account is piloted by my wife, Mrs. Jazza, so make sure to be gentle as she's new to Twitter. And then of course follow me on Instagram if you want to see things unfold as they do. I'm so excited for the future, ladies and gentlemen, both the near future, things like Adobe Max and the content I'll be releasing in the next few weeks, and of course the next few years. There's going to be so much amazing stuff happening. I'm excited to explore it and have fun with it with you moving forward. Thank you so much for being a part of this community and for supporting me and my channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for new content every week. If you want to support my work and get some goodies for yourself, head over to my store for archives, ebooks, digital brushes, video courses, and more. If you enjoyed this video, here's a link to another video you might like from this channel. And if you want even more, make sure to check out all my behind the scenes action on my vlog channel, Daily Jazza. Draw with Jazza is proudly sponsored by Adobe. Join the Creative Cloud today and get loads of incredible creative tools like Photoshop, Animate, Premiere Pro, and other apps for your computer or mobile device. That's it for now. Thanks for joining the arty party, and until next time, I'll see you later.